Oh man. Using straps on the front and then chain on the back. This back one's a pain in the ass, man. But I still got to get this thing completely strapped down and chained down. Whew. It's getting hot, dude. It's only like 10 a.m. All right, I gotta get this thing finished up so I can get on the road. Talk to you in a bit. Oh, okay. Got this one delivered. What a day. What a trip so far. I'm right by the airport in Salt Lake City. But yeah, I picked up in Eagle Point yesterday. Delivered to a Kiewit job site, so I couldn't record there. The guy saw me with the camera, wouldn't let me record the delivery. So I got some of the pickup yesterday, and then this guy right here I'm picking up now, right in Salt Lake. It's going to Pleasant Grove, California, over by Sacramento, I believe. So nothing crazy, weighs 2,000 pounds. I'll tell you guys more about the trip and what's been going on with us lately. Man, have I been behind on just so much stuff. I want to be able to answer questions and talk to everybody and, you know, do all of that stuff. And it's not like I have some crazy YouTube channel where I get all these comments and I can't keep up. That's not it. I mean, I can't keep up with that along with running a business and having, you know, my wife and 3 kids. Way behind on stuff that I want to do with the YouTube channel and trying to help people out on there too, dude, which is super tough when, you know, when you're still trying to make a living. So trying to balance it all, it's tough. But I got to get on the road. It's I don't want to be here in Salt Lake City during rush hour, so let's get the hell out of here. All right, so we're driving through Nevada right now. I've been out here for a couple of days now. I haven't really done much talking in this one. I've got, you know, some clips of loading, unloading, stuff like that, that we'll throw in there. This is kind of more of like an update on a few things. Monday I picked up 3 water trailers. They each weighed like 1,500 pounds, so it wasn't anything crazy. Picked them up in Eagle Point, Oregon, and they delivered in Eden, Utah. Nothing crazy, just some chains and binders and a few straps. Then after that I picked up in North Salt Lake with what I've got now, which is just some tubes and hoses out of a I think it's like Midwest hose or something like that, but it's going over to Pleasant Grove, California. So yeah, we're just running through Nevada right now. Got to get to Pleasant Grove. I don't have a load yet in California. You know, it's only 6:30 right now, so some brokers post some stuff, but a lot of stuff for the West Coast comes out around 8 a.m. My guy that's leased on, he was at home and he, you know, picked up in the Bay and went down to the LA area, and then picked up hot tubs in LA and went up to Bend in Redmond, Oregon, and then picked up in Vancouver, heading down to Lompoc to the Air Force Base there to deliver, and he's delivering in about an hour and a half, and I've got to find him a load still too, which was probably him texting me, because you know, most of the time I'll just find loads. You know, if I can find something good, or a customer or a broker or whatnot that, you know, offers us freight, you know, if they've got something, I take that first. If not, then I've got to find something off the board for both of us, and that's how today is. I've got to find him and myself both a load and get this load to California. So in an update on the trailer, so dude, where do I even start? That thing was at the Big Tex dealer for 3 months now. It feels like a year, but they finally took it over to this place that will put the trailer on a rack or some shit, and it does checks the axles and the alignment and all of that. I'm not sure why that couldn't be done in the first place. They said they were going back and forth with big techs on the warranty stuff. I don't know why that would take so long to do. It's like either it's under warranty or it's not. I mean, if you have to go back and forth with the manufacturer on the warranty, then that's not really a warranty. Like, it should just be either it's under warranty or it's not under warranty. It's got a 1 year on this stuff, 5 year on this stuff, 3 year on this stuff, whatever. That's how warranties work, you know? So either it falls in that time frame or it doesn't, you know? That's pretty simple, but apparently this wasn't. And then it turns out that none of it's gonna go under warranty anyways, because they couldn't figure that out. So I'm just paying for whatever. So they put it on this rack. There's nothing wrong with the axles, nothing wrong with the wiring apparently. One of the brakes, even though they're self-adjusting brakes, one of them was out of whack, I guess, and it was braking really hard. So that's what was causing the one front, you know, right tire to skid in different places depending on what weight I had, was kind of creating weird spots on the tire, and that's what it was. That's what they're saying. Could that be it? I don't know, but I know that they put it on a rack and everything looks good, and I'm getting the paperwork for that because I'm selling this trailer. So I am doing everything that somebody should do if they're gonna put a piece of equipment up for sale, instead of just putting it up for sale and letting somebody else take the problems with them. That's not what you do. They had a reputable place put it on this rack, everything's good, they fixed the brakes, and I'm gonna go pick it up. You know, and if there would have been an axle, you know, bent or something like that, I wouldn't be paying for it. I would have wound up getting involved and getting a hold of big techs, and you know, if they don't know how to handle warranty stuff, fine, I'll fucking do it. If you don't know what you're doing as a dealer, I guess. I could talk about that for an hour because it's just so weird and pisses me off that they couldn't figure it out and it took that long. Good thing I could afford to go buy another trailer, right? Because otherwise I wouldn't have a business right now. You should be able to just take a 2023 trailer and drop it off at the dealer and figure out what's wrong with it within a couple of days, you know, maybe a week at the most. Get a game plan, fix it, and maybe you're out for a couple of weeks. But 3 months is completely foolish, dude. That's out of control, but whatever. So anyways, now that this video is gonna need to be edited a million times and my wife's gonna kill me for talking this long. All right, let's roll. Hey guys, so quick little update. Couldn't find a load to come up here, so had to deadhead home. That's a long deadhead right there. And one of the reasons why I wanted to make sure to put that in this video is so you guys really understand what it's like to be out here right now. Like I've said before, I have customers. I have direct shippers. I have brokers that are local, that aren't local, that call me, offer me freight all the time, and I still have to deadhead a lot. I still can't find loads frequently, you know. That's gonna be what you're looking at out here right now, especially if you're coming in with a new authority. Man, I don't even know what to say about that anymore. Things have changed a lot since I started making videos a little while back, you know, and I used to say, you know, if you really want to, you can come out here and make a good living and everything will be just fine. You know, I used to say that quite a bit, you know, but not everybody's reality and what they're doing out here is going to be the same. It just can't be. I mean, I had a ton of experience coming into this. I know how to talk to brokers. I was one for years, you know, and yes, there's a way to talk to brokers. If you've never been in this industry and you hop out and you're going to call on your first load, I've seen people do it online, you know. I've seen brand new people on YouTube make videos about it, you know, and it's like, hey, my name is this and this. I saw this load from this place to that place on your internet truck stop. Can I, you know, it's like, and it just sounds like so robot, and they know you're brand new. Not just by looking at your MC number, they just know that you're brand new. They're never gonna give you more money for the load, if they even talk to you about the load. it just doesn't help you at all. You know what I mean? There's just so many different ways that you have to have experience doing certain things in order to get freight. And even when you call on good freight, to get more money for that good freight, because I do it all the time. A load can be posted on the board, you know, that's 600 miles, that's paying $1,300, and you know, a lot of people would say, oh, a little bit over $2 a mile, you know, I'm gonna grab that right now. And me, I'm asking for $150 more, $200 more. And honestly, and I'm not over exaggerating, 9 times out of 10, I'm getting at least $100 more for the load. And if you do that with 2 trucks over a month period, that's a couple $1,000 at least extra on top of just calling and taking the load for what it's posted for. You have to be able to do all those things to come out here and be able to make it. You know, there's a lot to talk about now, you know, as far as this stuff goes. It's scary out here, man. It really is. Can you do it? I mean, you can do it, but you need to lease on somewhere. I mean, really, I would say that. You need to lease on somewhere. And the only reason I say that is I really just, like, I don't want to see anybody spend the amount of money that it takes to get equipment, truck, trailer, to pay the authority to wait that amount of time, to pay the down payment for the insurance, which is expensive, get all the equipment, which is thousands of dollars, all of that stuff. A lot of money out of your pocket. I know, I've done it. Just to come out here and nobody wants to give you any freight because your authority is too new, and then you don't make it, and you've spent, you know, your life savings, or, you know, you and your wife or your whatever, you know, you guys gambled on it, you know, hoping and praying, you know, based on stuff that you might see on YouTube or whatever, and it didn't go well. Man, just be really careful. Just be careful, you know. That's all I can say. That's been something that I've been thinking about a lot lately, because I do see a lot of people out on the road, comments that I get, you know, watching other YouTube videos and stuff, and you know, there's only a few people that are shooting it to you straight, you know, out there. And you know, I felt like I needed to throw something on here, because I can get caught up in going, you know, out there and just posting a video and getting some road footage, and, you know, look at what I'm picking up. Here's some straps and chains and binders and my tarps, and then look at this forklift is taking this load off my truck, and I got $3 a mile for it, or $2.50 a mile for it, or whatever, you know. And then people see that, you know, and I don't say anything at all about it. It's just, that was my week, you know. That's my week. I'm not trying to tell you that that's what you're going to do if you come out here and run freight. I mean, if I'm being totally honest with you, you're not. You might, sometimes, you might 1 week out of 6 put 5 or 6 or 7 grand up, maybe, but probably not, honestly. And you need to be able to do that in order for this to be worth it. Otherwise, you're gonna get behind on your taxes, you know, because you have to use every bit of the money that you make to survive and to pay your fuel and everything, you know, or you're gonna break down and you can't afford to, you know, fix it. And then you're gonna get a credit card or a line of credit, which you won't be able to do with a brand new business anyways. You can't get a line of credit unless you've been in business for a year and a half. You're gonna put it all under your personal social security number, not your tax ID. It's all under your name. You walk away from that business and it follows you. So just be really careful. Today's Thursday. I've got to go over and pick up where we normally pick up, get some roofing supplies. I'm going up to Warrenton, Oregon. It's up by the coast, like north of Cannon Beach and all that, where they filmed Goonies, which that's pretty rad. If you've never been there, it's pretty nice over there. But I'm gonna go and pick up, and then I'll head up there, stay the night, deliver tomorrow morning, and come back down. So got to go get a few things ready, and then we got to get out of here and go load up. All right, we'll talk to you in a bit.